I don't want this to come across the wrong way, but you have to start saying no to things. You have to say no to the wrong things, to things that go against your values, things that disrupt your architectural design process, things that conflict with who you are as a person. To provide the best for those people you say yes to, you need to say no to some other people and start being selective with your clients. Only work with the best people. Yes will cost you more in the long run than you could ever imagine. Decisions you make now affect your future possibilities. Make sure that you're saying yes to the most important thing for you to be doing right now. Make sure it's something that gets you excited. And Derek Sivers said there's no yes, there's either hell yes or there's no. And first, does it align with your values? Second, is it the opportunity that will progress you forward to becoming the person you want to be? And third, will it be fun? These are some of the questions I ask myself before I say yes. I'm still working on it and I'm by no means perfect at it. You need your own framework though. You have to be able to figure out how you're going to decide what you give your attention to. Stop telling people yes right away is one way. You have to think things over, understand what it is they're asking and how it's going to impact you and your goals. Your default answer should be no. And if it's not immediate no, then it should be let me check my availability or calendar. And if you're good and you've thought things over and can take on the opportunity and it fits what you want to do, then it's a yes. And sometimes you just know. I personally have a habit of saying yes way too much. And I've been pushing back a little bit, see what the impacts of saying no are. And at first you feel really guilty. It feels really wrong if you're someone that likes to please people. Like you feel like you're letting the person down. But then you eventually start to feel okay, and then ultimately you feel relieved that you passed on that opportunity because it wasn't the right fit for you. And now don't start saying no to things that you're responsible for, things that you've said yes to in the past, or things that you plan on saying no to when it gets tough. There are things that you have to do, that you've committed to do, that people are relying on you to do, and you need to fulfill those. That shows you the importance of making the right decision to begin with, what you say yes to and what you say no to. But once you've taken on responsibilities, you have to fulfill them. You have to complete what you've set out to do. People are relying on you and they depend on you, and you've agreed to do it. So complete that thing and learn from that experience. Would you say yes to that project again in the future? Should you agree to the same things that you did then? And were there some things that you would change? You need to make note of this stuff. Keep tabs, because you can't grow into the future unless you keep track of what it is you've done in the past. So to wrap all this up, focus on what's important. Understand when you say yes to something, you're saying no to a lot of other things. And don't say yes unless it's a hell yes. Default probably should be no, but live up to your responsibilities you've already agreed to and be a professional.